Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's actually Halloween, and it's been snowing like crazy this entire week, and so the car's just been sitting back here. I had to add some coolant to the engine and had to drain all the water out of it, and had the battery on the trickle charger just earlier. So anyways, got it started up earlier. I'm probably gonna pull all the coolant out of it, put water back in it because we are racing this weekend coming up. But in true Halloween fashion, Kennedy and I are finally gonna actually do something. We don't usually do stuff on Halloween, but this year we're actually gonna dress up, and we're doing our Caffeine and Cars. We usually have a Caffeine and Cars event at the gym. It's like a local charity thing every month. And then this one is called Trunk or Treats. We actually bring candy out for the kids, and so there's a little car show. People put candy in their trunks. So we're gonna take the tank thing. Kennedy's gonna dress up as me, so she's gonna wear the fire suit and the helmet around. And then I'm gonna dress up as Kennedy. She got me a blonde wig and this funny hat. And so yeah, Kennedy and I are gonna switch roles for the night. And guess she'll be driving the tank thing. I think I'm gonna drive it to the gym, and once we get to the parking lot, she can drive it. She doesn't feel comfortable driving it around town. But, so we gotta clean this thing up. I think I'm gonna leave the numbers on it since she's dressing up as me and the car's gotta be like we're racing it. So I think I'm just gonna wipe it down a little bit, but put some air in the tires, make sure we top off the fuel tank. The gym's not too far. I've driven it there plenty of times before, just not with the new tank. But the new tank is 7 gallons, so it's plenty of fuel to get there and back. But so we're gonna clean this up, and I guess you guys will see us at Caffeine and Cars, and you'll see me dressed as Kennedy here shortly. Some water and some fuel. Alright guys, so we're headed over to the gym. Kennedy's actually gonna meet us there. She's actually gotta go do a photo shoot for somebody. She didn't realize it was scheduled on Halloween, but she's gotta go do that, and then she's gonna meet us over there. So I'm not really in a said costume. I'm supposed to dress up like Kennedy. But I did bring some fuel and some water. Since I just flushed out all the coolant that was in the car, I know I didn't put enough water in, so I just brought some water. And just brought fuel just in case, but we should be good. This will be a good test though, because I'm pretty sure, you know, we've got some street cruises coming up for some classes, and you can't fuel up during those street cruises or else you fail the cruise to prove you're a street car. So this will be a good test for it. See, look at that, just a little cruiser. It's kind of loud in here, obviously, because it doesn't have much interior, but it's very streetable, people, if you're deaf. You know, everyone's always bitching too. Man, you don't have AC in your car. Check this out. Windows up, baby! And we cruising with the windows up. It's also like 50 degrees out, but windows are up, we cruising. That is a little GT350. Don't want none. See that, Wes? That's some streetcar shit right there. I got candy. What you got here? Hey, old man, get your ass out of there. They got Wes's new 350R. I'm gonna gap the shit out of after this.
What'd you say?
I said you got a really nice car, Wes.
Yeah.
Need some candy? Dude, I like your costume. There's plenty of candy right there. Don't be shy. Look at that hunk of crap over there. Is that a base model?
Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
Consider 911, 940, what number? Yeah.
It's a half. It's like a 450.
Yeah. It's a 992.
Look at this freaking guy. What's up, dude? Not much. Frickin' Harper, man. Sheesh. Of course, brought the ZR1 out too. Oh, sweet! It's got no motor. Awesome.
Yeah. It's all electric.
So, got everybody in the gym. Just come in and get some candy.
Anything else?
That's what happens when you're old and still want to pass out candy.
Hey, get out of here. Get with that. Hey, I need to tell you something. I can't say that loud.
Oh, I couldn't see you there for a second. Jesus. Yeah, it's dope. Thanks, Chuck. That blue is dope, though. Yeah, that blue looks good. That's sweet. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. It was an awesome time. I wanted to film more, but there were so many kids that came out. And the reason why is, you guys know, with all the pandemic stuff going on right now, a lot of people actually weren't handing out candy, we found out. So a lot of people had heard about our trunk or treat at the gym, and there had to have been 300 or 400, possibly more kids that actually came through. And you know, for us, it was, you know, it cost us a couple $100 in candy. Everyone else that brought their cars out, they donated candy. And really, for the kids, it was awesome. A lot of the parents were super thankful that we were doing that. Because, you know, as a kid, you always want to go trick-or-treating and get the candy. And it's really the experience of, like, dressing up in a costume, going and getting the candy. Like, it's just a good time. So huge thanks to everybody that came out. It was so much fun. I think it meant a lot to the kids. Maybe a lot more than we'll ever know. But I always had fun when I was a little kid trick-or-treating. I thought it was a good time. So huge thanks to everybody that came out, everybody that's supported. It was really fun, and there's some really cool cars out there. And that's honestly the first time I've taken my Mustang to Caffeine and Cars. I don't even know. I think I've taken it like maybe to one. I don't know. There's always something going on where my car can't make it to Caffeine and Cars. So it's cool. I actually got to drive my car to Caffeine and Cars, just cruise it around. Kennedy and I, unfortunately, didn't actually dress up. She wore part of my race suit, but like I said, she had to go do a photography shoot before. And then I got there and we didn't realize there was gonna be that many people. So I had to start helping out because we had everyone coming through like the front entrance of the gym. And then everyone was actually getting the candy on the turf where we had all the cars backed in with candy in the trunk. And we just never had time to actually change. And that was supposed to be what we were gonna do, but we just didn't have time. We were really there just trying to help out and hand out some candy. So we actually didn't really do anything for Halloween. We just did that, came home and ate. But this week, I was actually supposed to be leaving to go to Maryland, and unfortunately, those plans had to be canceled. I went to Florida, which actually, we're in Amarillo, Texas, and Bradenton, Florida is literally only an hour closer than it is to Maryland. So it's like the same distance, it's just up on the map. So luckily, I had Enrique to help me drive to Florida. It was myself, Kennedy, and Enrique. We made the trip to Florida, and it was pretty brutal. I mean, it was a was a long haul. It was like 22, 23 hours. It took us 25 hours on the way there because we had a flat, but without any of that bullshit, it's like 22 hours. And Maryland ends up being like 23, 24 hours. And I unfortunately don't have anyone to go with me besides Kennedy. And it's a long haul to do by yourself. We could definitely probably do it, but with us going to Florida, like that was only 3 weeks ago, I think. It's a lot of time off work for everybody, for myself, for Kennedy. And we couldn't find a third person to help us drive. So unfortunately, had to cancel the Maryland plans. I really wanted to go because this year it was called the Hail Mary Derby, and they weren't doing classes. And with the size of turbo that I have and some other stuff, I don't really fit the classes that they normally run. So this year they were just doing like an open test and tune. You could do grudge racing. They're gonna do like some small fields of cars, but I would have been able to race there, and the air is perfect this time of year. The track prep is unreal. If I was gonna go run a number, this would be the track and the time to do it at, but unfortunately, can't make the trip to Maryland, so I think we're gonna have to put that one back on the bucket list. Florida was like a bucket list thing. TX2K is kind of a bucket list thing, which I'm going again this year, or this next year, but Maryland was like real high up on the bucket list. Seems like it wouldn't be something I'd do for a long time. And we almost made it happen, but unfortunately we just couldn't make it happen this time. So Maryland is going to be canceled. But this weekend, same weekend, is actually Streetcar Takeover in Noble, Oklahoma. And so I'm gonna hit the track one more time. I'm gonna try and go some rounds, try and make some passes, see if we can't dial in this setup one last time before we take it apart for the huge build that we're doing for TX2K. And I've got some more parts in behind the camera, and I'll just give you like a quick little glance. There's some of it that has come in, but there is a ton of stuff coming in, and it's gonna be a few weeks obviously, but the entire car front to back is changing, and like big changes, not just small changes. These are huge changes that I can't wait to show with you guys or share with you guys. But we're gonna go to OKC Streetcar Takeover one last time. The prep should be really good. I believe they're bringing a third-party prep team in, and then obviously the air will be good. The DA is never that great in Oklahoma, but I bet it'll be somewhere around like the 2,000 range because it is October, so it's starting to cool off. But I want to go see if we can go a little bit faster than we did previously. I really just want to dial in the setup, kind of push the setup that I have just a little bit more because I know it has more in it, and just kind of see what we can run. And I just want to have fun because, you know, after this weekend, the car's going to be down for a while. There's not going to be any racing for a while, you know, start to get into November, which gets really cold, and then December. And that's, you know, I took my car apart last year at the end of January, and it was a struggle to get ready for TX2K. So this year I'm trying to jump on it a little bit earlier because we've got a little bit bigger projects this time. So I'm trying to jump on it now. So it's pretty much November this week, and after this weekend we'll start tearing the car apart. I'll slowly let you guys in on the build, on what's going on, but it's going to be a pretty crazy build. There's a lot going on. Unfortunately, a lot of this stuff it's not gonna be here for like a month or two. So we've got a lot of tear down to do of the car, a lot of prep work to do on the car to get it ready for all the stuff that's coming in. But that'll come soon. But yeah, this weekend, Streetcar Takeover, Noble, Oklahoma, probably the last one to finish out the season because there's not much going on after that. There'll probably be some private rentals here and there, but my car won't be going to those because they'll be taken apart. I do finally have some updates coming on Joe's car, hopefully. I need to make it over there. I've just been super busy, but he does have the Fox body back. It is at his house, and I got to peek at the paint one night, and my gosh, that car looks freaking amazing. So the rebuild of the Fox body is coming very soon. He's finishing up some other side projects that he's got going on. There's some other cars over there. Maybe we'll film and show you guys. Not sure what the owners want to show and not show, but Joe's doing a ton of side work over there at his house. So hopefully we'll get a Fox body update for you guys soon. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Taking the street car, race car, pro mod, big tire car to Caffeine Cars. It was a good time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next one.